What should be or what must be the definition of career? The Bhagavan gave a beautiful thought. Career is that by which one will become an asset to family, organization, country and society. And that by which one would become an asset. That's called career. In what way you are an asset to country? In what way you are an asset to family? In what way you are an asset to the society, to humanity? In what am I an asset today? Am I an asset or a liability? Well, good plumber, good carpenter, but anybody, good barber, good vegetable vendor, good pawn shop, good sweet shop, good engineer. But we want what am I an asset or a liability? So the career is what? What is the career? Means what? In what way you would like to be an asset to the country? That should be asked. That should be the question that we must ask the youngsters, and it's the responsibility of the teaching community to inculcate this thought. An idiot, a career means what? Not that you become somebody to loot public money and become fat and die one day. That is not the purpose. You choose the option in which you can become a great man, a great asset, not man or woman, great asset. First one. And second thing is, as you all know, education is more of it by demonstration and not by teaching. But the way we talk, the way we behave with the children, the students, and the way we converse at home, all that is being picked up by children and constantly looking at us, how the teacher is talking, how the father is talking, how mother is reacting. All those things we are picking up. That's why Gurudev said, culture cannot be taught, culture has to be picked up, and it is picked up by the children. I have some points to share. And one more thing. Vidya Vinayena Shobhate, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Brahmane Kavihastine, Shunicheva Sapakecha, Panditaha, Sapadarshanaha, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. That in case if somebody is there well educated, how does he look? Swamiji Bataya Abhi Acharya Samadrishti, Pyar. That should be the result of the education. So that should be kept in the focus. So, what is that now we are actually doing is now, Gurudev said very beautifully, training the mind is education. What is education? Training the mind is education. So I have some points to share with you. What should we do in schools, etc., in order to spread the education under the inspired thought of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The pura slok iska hai, Ayam Nijaha Paroveti Ganana Labuchetasam Garacharitanam tu Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That's the full sloka. Ayam Nijaha Paroveti Parovaiti. These are mine, they are not mine. Iti Ganana, like this Ganana means counting and behavior, etc. Ganana Labuchetasam. Very petty, paltry, cheap, third-rate minds on earth. They entertain this kind of thoughts. Labhuchetasam, alpa buddhayaha, atyanta alpa buddhayaha prithviya. Very cheap mentality. Okay, mere hai, aapke paraya hai. It's labhuche. Udara charitanam to those who are having udarata, jaise Prajjul ji bata rahe the ki that vishwavyapak, that vyapak buddhi. Udara charitanam to Vasudha eva kutumbakam. One who is living the nobler values, one who is udara buddhi, sab mere ye, sab mere. Gita speaks about it. All are in you, I am in everybody is in me, and that kind of realization must be the fruit of all education. Then there will not be any conflict at all. So I have to share some of the points now. First one, in order for education, which seminar we have to suggest some points. So first point is that, which I was thinking, expose children systematically to the ancient values. Not occasionally holding a value-oriented class to show in the record that we heard this year for this class so many number of value classes. Okay, very good. It shall go into the blood. As you teach mathematics, as you teach physics, you inject them into the blood of the children. Similarly, right childhood, education has to go, right? Every class there must be a full-fledged, well-developed education on values. A big subject again on values, etc. No, I'm not entering into that. Second thing is, yes, declare all man-making education drawn from all the scriptures are secular. Man-making education is secular. Otherwise, you are scared to teach any of the subjects today. Oh, this is we are secular. Means what? Don't touch all those great books which teach about values. Am I correct? And Joshi was telling out of syllabus की बात कह रहे हैं. When I went to Mahatma, long time, 20 years back, when I went to Calcutta for a lecture like this for seminar, principal seminar, वहाँ पे जब मैं वही गुरुजी थे बड़े, अब ये समाधि हो गए उनकी, मैंने पूछा स्वामी जी मैं जा रहा हूँ उनके पास वहाँ पे प्रवचन देने, गुरुजी said, don't worry my dear, go and tell fearlessly that you may be confined to the syllabus, but you may be confined to the for educational purpose, but nobody is stopping you from teaching out of syllabus. Has anybody stopped you teaching which is not in syllabus? That too in values? Just because you are not teaching Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita or Guru Granth Sahib, etc., beautiful books which speak about values, love, compassion, etc., are you preventing your children from studying them at home? Oh, it is out of syllabus, so we will not discuss it at home also. Are you doing it? Then why? So declare any man-making education is secular. Declare it. Whether you teach Gita, Ramayana, Bharata, or Bhagavatam, or what you call Guru Granth Sahib, or any book, or Bible, or any book which speaks about values, chapters, teach them secular. Third thing, three important things are required, third point, which a great masters have said, three things which are globally required is love, justice and sharing. These three values, it is विस्तार कर सकते हैं हम. He was speaking about sharing at the global level of the resources. Some countries which are having, which they don't have not countries have. You are studying. In fact, the future of mankind should create a world bank of the grains and then resources, etc. हमारे पास इस देश में ज़्यादा है. Put it in the bank. Whichever country wants. There's some country we are having more wheat. Okay, we deposit in the bank. That wheat will be distributed to whom? To those countries which are in need of it. That kind of a banking system, born out of love and sharing, is what a great master envisaged in the vision for the next couple of years for the entire world. Surplus, deposit. We are not one family. Now today what is happening? Surplus is thrown into Pacific Ocean to maintain the market value. Stupidity. Are you aware of it? What kind of people are talking about? Where is sensitivity? Anyway, love, justice, sharing. Then second one is, yes, school curriculum must and should compulsorily include what? A practical session, interaction with the other children with less privileged people, and show them, expose them, grow in our children, those who are going to school, a sensitivity towards other children who are not having, suffering from food, lack of clothing, lack of proper shelter and hygiene. Show them. You have this much, you throw a cake in the party, throw out excess. But whereas sensitivity is cultivated, so education, it must and should generate sensitivity in the people. I always say sensitivity is directly proportional to evolution. The more sensitive we are, more evolved we become. That's called spirituality. 4 points. Okay? Next one. Create a portal. Like I was talking about a world portal for the excesses which are produced, which can be shared by a very good organization. What is the basis? Justice, that everyone should get food, clothing, shelter on here. Love, because we are all one family. Therefore, sharing as a natural, spontaneous deed or act born out of my compassion for everyone. begin with. These three are included. Now they have similarly at every school level, perhaps at a mandal level, maybe at a district level, maybe start with a town level, city level, a portal wherein all the data is uploaded there. Children who want what, they are uploaded. Children who can afford to give, they are also enrolled. Thus, each one mutualism's organization should be there. People should be there to coordinate. So, I have some extra 100 rupees deposited. I declared. Somebody want 100 rupees. This kind of a portal of mutual requirement and help among the students, for the students conducted and organized by education institutions, so that we can arouse sympathy and sensitivity in children and make them participate in real national building work, not just talking. That kind of something sharing must be inculcated in the children, then they will really transform. And I read a cartoon. Mommy, look, I am playing in nature, so beautiful, in front of a computer screen. That's a beautiful garden is shown in the image. The kid says, how beautiful, and mommy says, very good, continue to play. This is our education. We don't take them to the field. अरे मिट्टी लग जाएगी, अरे भगवान कृष्ण मिट्टी में खेला है. No touch with the air, no touch with nature. No, I have something. I don't know. Teachers, Acharya ji कहते हैं ना कि मैं teacher's responsibility. Unfortunately, I always joke, teacher and cheater, same letters, rearranged, that's it. No other difference. Now one more thing, teaching, very important. Teach unity in essentials, liberty in non-essentials. इसका विस्तार बहुत कर सकते हैं. Unity in essentials, liberty in non-essentials. Unity, healthy food. Liberty, among the healthy food, I have my own choice. This should be expanded at all levels in society. Unity in essentials, liberty in non-essentials. I think you understood the point. Very deep point. I don't have time to expand now, but you all can think about it. This has to be done. Next. Yes. I went to long back my phone, I think 15, 16 years back, I was invited for a TV show with one of our prominent speakers, Shiv Kera, management guru. He went to Doordarshan. It was a Gen X program. So the topic was youth and spirituality. I asked the anchor, is it an objection for raising or what I said? In the beginning, not before shooting. No, Swamiji, but this nowadays youth are turning towards spirituality, something we discussed. Okay. So she said, I'll ask you first question, Swamiji. First question I'll begin with you. Be ready with the answer. Before the camera said roll. I said, what is the question? I'll ask you, why spirituality? You must answer. All youth are sitting there in the gallery, in the studio. I said, okay, I made up my mind. I said, spirituality is the only science in the world which tells you how to handle yourself first before you handle anything outside. Tell me, teachers I'm asking, have you ever taught them how to handle themselves before they handle outsiders? No. Become leader, become manager, handle computer, handle this, handle first aid, handle ground, handle that. Have you ever taught them how to handle their emotions, their depressions, their dejections, their insecurities, their fears? Have you subject developed for them? No. I have an education there. We are making them more and more nafrat पैदा हो जाता है, द्वेष पैदा होता है because of competition. And you only create competition. Anyway, that's another big thought. I don't have time because they branch out so many points. Okay, next one. Next one is sensitize the children towards nature and natural resources. Collective sensitivity is the need of the hour. how do we sensitize children towards Prakriti? If I how to sensitize? I was beautiful in MIT University long back. I went for a seminar. I was a speaker. Good topic: natural conservation of natural resources and Indian culture. In Indian culture, how we promote conservation of natural resources. So there was a gentleman from Islam, from Buddhism, from Jainism, from all the religions they came, and everybody presented so beautiful their thoughts on yes, Indian culture. We address how we address in our Indian culture, drawn from all faiths, we address the conservation of natural resources. Big subject to us. We have to teach children that also. Small lessons. Anyway, friends, just remember I'm telling you how far the history of science is valid now. The more number of years you are living in the world, more history of science increases, is it not? Atomic theory, Dalton. Is it necessary now? It is a separate subject altogether. But as on today, what is the latest discovery about atom? That's it. Teach that, no? Why do we tax them and delete? You teach them Dalton atomic theory. Okay. But it was too bad here. Next day, Bohr, he said atom can be divided. कल तो बता रहे थे कि indivisible and indivisible atom. Now you say divided. What stupid teaching it is. I don't know if you saw it, the fallacy of thinking. No need. Teach them. There is some subject is there afterwards. How you evolved. Altogether some different subject it is actually. How this thought has evolved. A separate history of science. Separate. Don't tax them unnecessarily. You feed something, tomorrow neglect it. Delete it. Feed, delete. Feed, delete. Feed, delete. Am I correct, sir? So feed such good thoughts which will never be deleted. Ancient spiritual thoughts. They are eternal. That alone will give us Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And one more thing. Yajna Bhav, third chapter Bhagavad Gita. Oh my God. This third chapter Bhagavad Gita, Yajna Bhava, meaning cooperative endeavor, meaning Devan Bhavayata Nena, De Deva Bhavayantu, Parasparam Bhavayantas, Deya Paramavapsyata. This is your Kamadhenu Arjuna. Ability to live and work together, that has to be taught. Yajna Bhava. Therefore, principle of interdependence is to be taught and make the children realize, we realize ultimately Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We should teach them, and their plastic minds. As you mold, they get molded. You don't teach anything. You expect you teach them graduation, post-graduation. Come out. You want to be honest, dedicated, value system. Sikha hai kya? Where are the roots for that? There are no roots, and you are expecting the fruit of it. कारण के बिना कार्य की अपेक्षा रखना बेवकूफी. यदि कारण है तो कार्य बन सकता है ना. कारण नहीं बन रहा है वहां पे. Are you all with me, friends? Teach them, no, they don't find a syllabus out of syllabus. You must every institution take. Okay, syllabus is syllabus, okay. But then I can teach beyond that also. I can teach beyond that. Okay, next one, teaching of interpreting this all complications. Okay, now, then ultimately we need very beautiful stories also are there, but I don't have time to tell. And I can tell you one small story. 2-3 minutes time. Time hai sir? प्रचार बाकी है. I can use my resource. One fellow went to satsang. वहाँ पे बताया गया कि सुना सत्संग में क्या सुना है. He wanted to be inspired by teaching. इसके पास बेचारा कोई कागज लेकर नहीं गया, मोबाइल भी नहीं था टाइप करने के लिए, पुराना जमाने का सत्संग था. उसने सुना God first, world next, myself last. तीन सूत्र किसने बताया? क्या बताया? God first, world next,
myself last.
like Veteran University, you know, army last, first country, then the unit, then me. Similarly, God first, world next, me last. चलो याद करने की कोशिश कर रहा था, सत्संग हो गया, घर लौट के आ रहा था, रिपीट कर रहा था, God first, world next. बीच में किधर राम राम जी, किशोर भैया कैसे हो? वो छोड़ दिया, जब छोड़ दिया अंदर, मैं ठीक हूँ, फिर सुन क्या? गया, गड़बड़ हो गया. Then he said, God first, me second, world next, world last. God first, me second, world last. इस बीच में और एक बताया, घर मिला, अरे भैया किशोर कहाँ से आ रहे हो, कहाँ जा रहे हो? ये भी चला गया. अब घर जाते ही ये बना दिया, I am first, world second, God last. This is the education now we are teaching indirectly. You are first. Whether you are telling openly or not, psychologically this is the value that will be created by parents, by teaching community, by dada, dadi, nana, nani, mama, mami, etc. Everybody in the world. You are first. कुछ करके दिखाओ, बन के दिखाओ, सबसे ऊपर उठो, या ऊपर से देखो नीचे सबको. We are doing this. We cannot realize. Education system must and should include ancient spiritual values. So that alone is the modeling what we have discussed now. 10 points or so must be done. And eventually, education alone is the